much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back for more. Egos in this wicked game, it's all for sure. Oh, I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop. Go ahead, the limit's my fault.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally doing the playroom. I am so excited. There's still a few rooms in our house we haven't done yet, but this is one of the rooms that I have been dying to do. It's as soon as you walk in, so you know it's something that everybody sees. But not only that, I've been noticing the kids have not been playing in here, and I just felt like if I gave it a cute makeover and just did everything that I dreamt of having as a kid, then maybe they would spend more time in here if some things made sense. Like at school, they have centers and they love centers, so that's kind of the theme I'm going with here. You know, we also have a bunch of toys in our basement, so I have to disclose that. We also have this giant Barbie dream house in our guest room, so don't worry, the playroom looks nice after this video is done, and it looks great. But there's still other parts in our house that have lots of toys because that's just, you know, real life. So the playroom, my goal with this is to have the centers, to have a reading center, to have like a kitchen center, a make pretend center, and then like a sensory slash puzzle center. So that's what we are doing today. The first thing we're doing is Chris took our rug up and he's taping everything off for me to paint. So I'm going to be painting the walls. Oh my gosh, I always forget the name of it. I'm sure I'll remember it in a minute, but it's a gray, very popular gray that everybody uses. And I love it because it's like very light and it can kind of go with any type of room. Okay, I remembered. It's agreeable gray. In our old house, we had a light French gray. I believe they're both by Sherwin-Williams. I love light French gray as well. I think it's a little bit darker than this, but now I want to paint like my whole house in agreeable gray. But anyway, you kind of see on here, the lighting is kind of tough for you to see the actual color of it. So probably at the end when I do an overview of the whole player, we could really get the true color. And then Chris found this really cool siding. I think he saw something on Instagram and then wound up finding it on a website. And it got delivered in like 2 days. So he had his dad come over and help him put that up. But first, I'm going to get started with painting. This is our old rug from the living room. So I'm putting that down just in case I drop any paint. But I will say I didn't really mess up too much. There might be a little bit of paint on the ceiling, but not on the rug. Also, don't be taking any painting tips from me because I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get the whole wall covered in paint, and I give it about an 8 out of 10. It came out pretty good. There's a couple spots that you're like, Tiffany definitely painted this room, but other than that, whatever, it's a playroom. The walls are going to get messed up anyway, right?
I'm praying on the weekdays, drowning in the weekends. All the shallow friends are mine. I got that champagne dripping from inside my spine. No credit cards to buy my time. You know I never listen. It's not too late for you to let it go to my beat. Rhythm makes me complete. Strip me down to
I say this every time I paint, but I just gotta say it again to everybody who paints for a living. I give you so much credit. I feel like my neck, my arm, and my back were all gonna just break, so I just give you so much credit for doing this. I was so over this room by the time I did this. I did wind up like touching up the trim and stuff with a regular paintbrush, and then you'll see a little bit later in the video after they're done putting the siding up, I saw a couple of spots where I wanted to touch up the paint as well, kind of do like a second coat. So here's the trim. This is how it came. They did cut some pieces to make it make sense, and then you put like 18 screws in it, and then screw it in. That's exactly what you do. I think it's literally 18 screws per plank or something crazy like that. it looks really easy, but it definitely took them at least a couple of hours to do, just because of measuring and all of that with the outlets and stuff. But I really like how this came out. We had a couple of extra pieces and I made a playroom side with it, so stay tuned to see that. I absolutely love room transformations like this. There's all different ways you could do this. You could put the boards up the other way as well, vertically, and do it that way. But Chris had the idea to just do it around like this, and I really love it. It's definitely different and it's cute, and it kind of just matched everything. If you remember those name signs at the beginning of this video, we kind of like used those as our inspiration, I guess, up to the colors and things that we wanted to do in this room. Alright, now I'm just coming in and I'm doing like a second coat, but I feel like you guys are tired of watching painting, so I didn't record the entire thing. And then we're going to get started on building the furniture, we as in Chris. So everything is from Amazon. I also want to mention I'll have everything linked down below. If you click on a link to my Amazon store, I'll also put like a Playroom link up. But yeah, I try to do as much as I can. If I forget any links or anything like that, just comment below and I'll try to find that link for you. So Chris and Everly are putting this together. This is going to be where we store our baby dolls and everything like that. So this will be in our like make pretend corner. So everything is dry now, so I'm just taking the tape off, which is like one of my favorite, most satisfying parts. I love doing that. I'm also the type of person that like loves to peel skin and pop pimples. I know it's gross, but it's true. That's just how I am. Whenever my brothers would get sunburn on their back as a kid, I would fight over it with my sister who could peel it. I know it's literally so weird, but I like doing that kind of stuff. So now that I just said something really weird about myself, this is me taking the tape off. So we're putting the name signs back up now. You see Chris put together this little dress up, I don't know what to call it, hanger thing for the clothes. It's really cute. It is little, so I would say if you have kids like older than 8, you probably need something a little bit taller than that, but this works for right now for the size of my kids. It fits their dress up clothes.
Yeah.
Okay, now I am putting together their little tent. This is something that I would have loved as a little girl. But what I liked about this is that it was very easy to put together. It's made with the PVC piping. Instead of like, I've had the little teepees before, they would just get knocked down, but this definitely feels more sturdy. So this is like going to be like the reading and relaxing tent. I love how it all came out. I wound up stringing some starlights inside, which you'll see later, but I also didn't read directions and put it together wrong the first time because I am the worst. I never follow directions with anything. I always do stuff my way or the faster way. It's a problem.
I will never smile for you. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you?
Now that we have everything put together, we're just taking up the rug and kind of organizing the room. We're going to put the old rug back in as well. And then we're going to get started with putting some stuff up on the wall. So I got these little baskets from Amazon, like hanging baskets, I guess. One I got for books, and the other one is our different size that I got for their play food to go on the wall. So you'll see that here in a second.
Remember, I gave it time, 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 all of my time, time, time. Now my mind's lost in its thoughts. I want you, you want only you. But my heart's all tied up in knots. Wanna release it, 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 wanna release it.
We're also hanging up some curtain rods that I got from Amazon. I think I have these in the Bay house as well. I just love this like plain black, like, I don't know what they're called. We had something like this in our old house as well. But I did, of course, order the wrong length curtains just because I always do. It's my thing, I guess. We returned them and got the right size. They're a little bit longer, but they work perfectly here. This was another really great Amazon find. This is just like a little stuffed animal hanger. It came with a pack of 2, so I'm going to put the other one in the girls' room. But we're putting this in the corner where we're keeping like all the baby dolls and all of that stuff. I tried to make the playroom so that the kids could come and just, you know, play house or make pretend with the babies or make pretend with the kitchen and the food at the grocery store. We love Melissa and Doug stuff, so you'll see I have a lot of their stuff, but our kitchen, I believe, is Melissa and Doug, and the little grocery store, I think we've had since Carter was like 2. It was as soon as it just came out, and all my kids still play with it. So, yeah, I really love how this all came out into centers. I will also say, I know it's only been like a week and a half since we've had the playroom done, but I will say that the kids have kept it really nice because they take pride in it and they like how organized it is. And I tried to make it not overwhelming with a ton of toys. Like I said, we have a lot of like the smaller toys in the basement, but this is kind of like our make pretend / reading room.
parts of you, but I don't mind it. You're my reputation, I'm not gonna hide this. You're my reputation, I'm not gonna hide. You go free. I love everything will be, 'cause you're my reputation, my reputation.
I also love this clock. I think it's really good for the kids to just like get used to like looking at it eventually when they're telling time. Carter is in second grade, so they've already done that, but I just think it's nice. It's a little small for this wall, but it works out perfectly. And then here's the curtains that I wound up with. This is actually my third set of curtains. The first set of curtains I got that had like colorful pom-poms on it that I thought would match this clock, but they were all just like really, really bright colors, and the curtains were very white and I didn't like them, so I wound up with these instead.
And turn out the lights for no reason. Was it a make-believe? Something you never needed. What was it all for? I don't know you anymore. We go back, we go back, we go back, we colliding. Losing track, even God knows I'm trying. Dangerous, selfish ways to love you more these days.
Now putting in all of their little play food, did I want to organize them into like fruits and veggies and stuff like that? I did, but I knew it would be literally a waste of my time. I also just want to show you that they come off the wall too. The kids don't know that, but if you're just like trying to quickly clean up and take them off the floor, I always tell the kids you have to take care of your toys, take them up off the floor, because otherwise Chapel, our 1-year-old puppy, he loves to chew up play food and dolls and all of that. So even though he has his own bones and his own toys, Rookie was the same way. And of course I had to bust my Cricut out, so I already did this side once and I made it way too small, so I remade the side again a little bit bigger. The actual side that I'm putting the stickers on it's from the dollar spot. Sorry, words are hard right now, I didn't have enough coffee. From the dollar spot, I think it's $3. So I just made this on my Cricut really quickly to say Beaston Babes Grocery, and then I'm also going to use the smaller one that I already had made that didn't fit. I'm going to put it on their little grocery store.
Lights out, hearts beating faster in a minute. I'm high on slow dancing with you. 1, 2, 3, keep it going, last forever. All blacked out, then flying with you. I don't care that my mind's gone insane and my heart will burst into flames. No, I don't care about the heartache and pain.
Finally, I'm just wiping the kitchen down. It had some stuff on it, probably like coffee for me, putting my coffee cup up there. I always try to like put it out of reach of the baby if I'm playing here with her. But just wiping everything down. Chris was laughing at me. He's like, you're always cleaning your kitchen, now you're cleaning the kids' kitchen too. So I'm just going to put back some of the stuff, take out their toys. I'm also going to show you some of the new puzzle/sensory toys that I got for them as well, because they really love them. And if your kids are around my kids' ages, I'm sure they would love them as well.
faster, getting wilder. Don't care if I get out alive. You feel that beat getting harder, floating on it. We're rebels at least for tonight. I don't care that my mind's going insane and my heart will burst into flames. No, I don't care about the heartache and pain. Just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost, in love with a loss, but heart trumps the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh, 'cause it's all up when I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm with you.
And now they have their kitchen or their grocery store set up. I was just putting their little cleaning supplies up over here. You can see Chris went ahead and hung up most of their play clothes. We wound up adding more that we found in the boys' room. And then I'm going to organize all the girls' little high heels. I don't know if you saw on Instagram, but it's hilarious. Everly loves wearing these high heels, and she's actually really good at walking in them. It reminds me of E.T. It's really cute and funny.
I'm with you. You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never.
This puzzle, if you're an OG, you might remember it, but this is from, I got it at a mommy market when Carter was a baby, and oh my gosh, I just love that puzzle. I could never get rid of it. It's missing a piece, but we just love it so much. And then this little globe up here, hopefully I remember to link it. It's one of Tanner's favorite things. You can scan it on your iPad and learn about all the different parts of the world. And then these are some of the sensory toys that I got that I really love. They're supposed to help kids when they're feeling overwhelmed or they're anxious to just come and play with some of these sensory toys, and I love them myself.
Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's a gun and baby, you're my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true.
So now just organizing some of their puzzles. I got a new batch of bags. You know, all of our games that we have in the craft closet and all of our other puzzles we keep in bags like this. The difference between these bags and the other bags are that these bags don't have like a little spot for you to put your label card in, which, if in my opinion, if you are putting like your actual games in here, you'd want that label spot there. But if you're just organizing puzzles and stuff, these work out good, and they come with different sizes. So after I got everything into the bags, I was like, wait, I want to show you what we got, so just so that you can know in case like your kids need some new toys or anything like that. So Tanner picked these out because he had them at his preschool and he really loved them. But basically, it's just a sorting game. And it comes with more bowls and more colors, and then it comes with like little tongs. But then I also got a little kit that's like helps them with fine motor skills with like other different ways to pick them up. I'll show you here in a second. They're like other little tongs and just odd shaped things for sensory play to kind of help them with their grasp. And then these are fun. The kids really like these. You could like basically build with these little rocks. Of course, if you have little ones, you have to be careful because they're small pieces, so always be watching them. But I would say this is more for like an older child. I wouldn't have got this just for Everly. And then here are just some puzzles for the littles, and they also come with like little cards to show you what everything is, but they're pretty big pieces and a little bit easier to put together. And then I also got smaller puzzles that have numbers on them for the bigger kids.
You're the only reason, yes, 'cause you're the only reason. Baby, you're the answer to my prayers. Feeling like the world's in our hands. Now I know that this is meant to be. You're the only reason, 'cause you're the only reason I am free. You're the only reason, 'cause you're the only reason I am free. You and I could run away now. You and I could be on our way. Pack our bags and take this love to a different place now. Yes, you and I could be on our way. I love when you whisper in my ear, words only meant for me to hear.
So now just putting some books in here on the top shelf. I'm trying to do like Carter's books and some of Tanner's books just so that the baby doesn't get them and mess them up. And then, you know, books for whoever on the middle and the bottom. And I tried to put out some seasonal books as well.
Now I know that this is meant to be. You're the only reason, 'cause you're the only reason I am free.
I will just say, so far, Everly is the one who loves books the most. She could just sit here and look at books forever. She loves what I read to her, what Chris reads to her. So, yeah, and she loves Cocomelon. I say that, like, I don't know. I'm happy that she has something she loves, but, oof, Cocomelon, man, it starts to get to you after a while. I'm sure you guys can all relate. This kitchen sign I grabbed on Amazon. But anyway, back to Cocomelon. Everly is turning 2 on November 23rd, and she is going to have a Cocomelon birthday because that's her favorite thing. So how could I not give her a Cocomelon birthday, right? You know, they all have their things, and this is Evie's Cocomelon. So this sun we got, honestly, like almost a year ago when we were thinking about doing the playroom, and it's expensive. It's from Etsy. It's like considered a wallpaper, which I have no patience for wallpaper. I'm just not a wallpaper girl. Like, I cannot do it. I try so hard, but you saw me even struggle with the flowers in the girls' room. I just don't think I have enough patience for it, so I always mess it up somehow. So there is like a crinkle in the sun, but otherwise it's really cute.
We feel the same. Would you hug me in the dark? Let the worries go away. Would you do it all again? Do it all again? Would you leave your finger marks on my body while it sways? Would you light my way, find my way home again? My home is you. 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 Here we are, where we thought we'd never be. Is there ever a way to be free? Can we turn back time so long, my dear? How are we supposed to save the situation? Would you hug me in the dark? Let the worries go away.
So this Once Upon a Time sign is from Etsy as well. I believe it's from not Etsy, sorry, Amazon, but I believe it says like small shop or something under it. So I believe it's handmade, and it came with like this like gel type sticky stuff for you to put it on the wall as well. I lost the dot to the eye, which kills me, but it's fine. So I'm just really happy with how this came out. Now I'm going to head into the tent and add all the little twinkle stars and pillows. I got the pillows that have the words on it from Amazon, but all the other pillows I got from at home, and I was just looking for a mix of colors. The pink pillows that you see here I've had forever, as well as a pink blanket. But what I was looking for was pillows that had removable covers, because obviously with kids you want to be able to wash your pillowcases. It's the same thing. We just got a new couch, and I would not buy a couch and I wouldn't be able to wash the cushion covers.
solo. You got me thinking about all of the problems in us. I know it's sad, but we both know maybe it's time that I let you. Trying to move on, looking for someone, but I keep thinking about you.
So this was the part when I was like, wow, it's all come together. Like my vision has come to life. I was just ordering things without knowing exactly how they were going to be set up or anything like that. But at this very moment, I was like, wow, this is what I was really, really hoping for. So anyway, here's the girls, right? Yeah, the boys are still, no, Tanner's home with this one. Tanner got home from school and he's playing with Scarlett, my niece, and Evie and Ella on the iPad. Of course, they always get a little bit of iPad time when they get home to decompress, but really happy with how this came out. So we're moving on to the next day. I'm finally putting the play letters up on to the side of the extra siding that I told you that I made a sign out of. So this sign, I just got these letters from Michael's and I painted them with the extra paint, like the darker paint that we used in the basement. So that's what I used for this. And then we're just putting them up here with some 3M strips.
You got me thinking about all of the problems in us. I know it's sad, but we both know maybe it's time that I let you.
Next, I'm just adding some clouds that I grabbed from Amazon. They were a little bit smaller than I thought they were going to be, but I actually like the size that they are. I definitely thought they were bigger than this though. And then maybe in the future I'll add some stars or something like that, but right now I really like how this all looks together. So here is the overview of everything. I'm going to show you also what the curtains look like. Tell me if you like them better tied or straight down once you see them. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on Tuesday. If you can't tell by my voice, I'm definitely a little sick right now, so Tuesday I might have to do a marathon video, and then Sunday I'll be back with something fresh for you. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and also if you're sick, take care of yourself. Don't try to just keep pushing through, because that's how I ended up here right now. I'm pretty sick right now. And if I would have taken a break, I probably would have been better. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on Tuesday.
Whenever your heart is broken.